Okay guys, so this is we think it's a 1974 Yamaha MX100. We know that. We know it's an MX100. We don't know what year it is exactly. We're pretty sure it's 1974 though. And we've had this thing for about, I'd say, 2 years. We got it with the two YZ490s that we had and the CR480 that are in links. That'll probably be up like here. I'll probably link those to it. Anyways, we got this thing started about, I'd say, a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, somewhere around there. We got it started, but it ran really crappy, and you can only ride it in first gear. And it died, like, trying to kind of ride around the neighborhood. It died. And so, yeah, we didn't really get it running right, or riding right or anything. So anyways, what we figured out was wrong with the kill switch. The kill switch is junk. I don't know where I put that at, but anyways, we cut it off. It was this weird one that whenever you clipped it to yourself, and then whenever you fell off, it ripped this thing off, and it was all janky, and didn't work. So we just did that. We just separated the wires, and now it has spark. It has really good spark. And then, what else? Oh yeah, it has, like, literally no compression. Like that's, like, no compression. So we might, we might put a new, piston rings on it. I found some on eBay, so we might do that. And then, what else? Oh yeah, the transmission is wonderful. Look at that. It's just, yeah, it doesn't work right. What? It doesn't work right at all. Huh?
Yeah, you gotta take the whole side cover off the other side.
Other side?
What's wrong with it? Yep.
Oh, that's
From
fine.
the other side.
Oh.
Make sure you get the oil out of the first.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay.
If you do all that, although I don't know if you want to do all that work.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. And it's gonna be going probably over there. Probably,
Okay.
or back outside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was my dad. It was in the shed with the other Chinese dirt bikes with the 290s that we have in the 50. So yeah, so the transmission's wonderful. Oh, pitcock. It doesn't work for some reason. We got it working, but now it's, like, frozen up, so I don't know what's wrong with that. And it says a 2 spark plug thingy, but has a bolt in there right now. And there's cat. And then, yeah. Okay, guys, so I got the pitcock thing all done, and we're probably gonna be starting it in a little bit here. Anyways, I decided to take the spark arrestor out. You just take out this little bolt, or this little screw, it's right in there. Take that out, and here's the spark arrestor. It's literally not even a spark arrestor. So, yeah, it's pretty disgusting in there. If you guys can see that, I have no light, yeah. So yeah, so that's what it looks like. Just thought I'd show you that. The gas was pretty disgusting, and we'll be back in a second. Yeah?
Go on. Choke.
Choke it? Okay. Huh. Must not be warmed up. And choke it?
I guess.
Rounds?
No gas.
Oh, okay, let's just try to choke.
I wonder what's wrong with it. Maybe that's choked. Maybe down's unchoked.
Really?
I don't know.
Go somewhere else. Oh, that thing's really smoky. Wow.
Maybe it's, let me see.
Okay.
Maybe it needs to be.
Sorry, Mom.
That's probably.
Because it's lifting up on the thing there, though, Dad. You push down on it.
Switch.
It runs.
You'd think that was choked.
Yeah.
I would think that would be choke. I'm not sure.
Huh.
I don't know. Try to ride it like that, I guess.
Ride it like that.
Yeah, guys, open the.
Okay. So. Okay.
Open that door on the side, Mom.
So, okay, so we're going to have to ride it with just choke then?
Try it. Stick. Huh?
Try second!
I don't think. Does it work? That's running good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, choke off?
Huh?
Is that choke on or off?
I don't know.
Let's try it off, see what happens.
Yeah, let's see that.
Weird.
Can I try to see if that's third gear with my home on or something? Alright.
Just let it die. Or just choke on.
It's like running too good now.
Run now, give a guess.
Okay, there we go, so we kill it.
Is it gas? Are you turning gas on?
Oh no, I didn't turn it on. Are you sure I should choke on? Or not choke down?
Choke on, because that's the only way it ran right.
Oh, so have it the other way.
Yeah, or however.
Okay, have the gas on.
Try the other way around, I don't know. You got all screwed up.
Oh, what we got? Oh yeah, I might probably put it in neutral, right?
Yeah, it might start easier. Flip the choke! Flip the choke!
Alright guys, we got this thing riding and roaring. And it shifts. Not that great. And I rode around the yard a little bit and I took it for some spins around the neighborhood. We got some clippage of that. But so yeah, we figured out what's wrong with the transmission, why it's, first of all, why it's doing this. It's like, okay, it doesn't show in the video, but it was just super loose. I showed it in the one video, in the first video of this thing. And why it's doing that, if you guys can see in there, here, right there, there's a spring in there. There's two pointy black ends sticking out of there. It's not strong enough. The spring isn't holding on there. The spring isn't holding on there, and it's letting the piece move, or it's not letting the piece move up and down, and it's just letting the, because it's totally worn out, it's just moving it like that, instead of moving doo-doo-doo. So now it's moving, and so anyways, we have to take the clutch out. I'll have to get that to that. My dad's looking to see if we can buy parts right now, like World of Power Sports, or, I mean, I don't know, he's looking for something. I don't know, he's on World of Power Sports, or eBay, so sure hope, Oh, sorry, I just hit the camera. We sure hope we can get this part. But this bike should be riding nice. I mean, it runs. I mean, we also need to order an air filter for it. It's crap. But this thing runs nice. Like this thing has way more power than my TTR 125. Like that's a 4-stroke. But it reminds me of riding my dad's 125 because I rode that thing, and it's like this thing. Second year, it's like almost picks the wheels off the ground. Just like it's just crazy. It's so fast. It takes forever to warm up, but once you get it warm up, it runs great though, man. I finally figured out the choke. It's on the clips. This is off, and this is the choke on. So we finally figured out you have to keep it like that for a while to let it warm up. But we got the pickcock figured out. We just got vice grips on there, just turn that thing so it's working good. Okay guys, so we solved it. We didn't have to buy any parts or anything. So I was looking at the diagram, I'm like, this looks really weird. And so I fixed this as the finished product, but like this looks really weird. I'm like, why is this? So what happened was this piece was over here and this piece is over here, so it's sticking out like a V. It's sticking out like a V. I was making a lot of play. I was looking at a diagram online, and it showed this. I'm like, wait, what? And the part for sale showed like the V part. And I'm like, I'm like, oh wait, this piece that was over here is supposed to be over here, and then this is supposed to be bent over it, so now it's nice and tight. And so now this thing should ride really nice and stuff. So now it should shift through all the gears.
The lever should.
Yeah, the lever should be good. Should actually shift.
Move.
Yeah, it shouldn't move now. It shouldn't wiggle like crazy. So yeah, so I put this all back together and show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, so we got the MX100 riding and running pretty well. I actually rode it quite a bit. Well, okay, I rode it for like 2 laps up and down the neighborhood, up and down the road, but I didn't get those on GoPro because my GoPro decided to like not work, and sometimes it freezes up and it froze up, and we have to do that and take the case off of it, or just take a small case off of it and take the battery out, put it back in, and my dad didn't know how to do it because he was filming. So yeah, so I didn't get the coolest parts of me riding it, but oh well, I'll get some cool parts of it pretty soon. Anyways, so whenever I tried to first start it started right up, no choke or anything, and then I was sitting there or something. Oh, I was sitting there and it's gonna come up, and I'm like, wait a second. And I'm like, I look down and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, there's oil coming out because we had to take that case off to check transmission stuff. I'm like, oh no, it's leaking oil everywhere. And I'm like, oh crap. And I look down and it's coming out the other side too. I'm like, oh my gosh. And turns out it was just literally leaking gas from the carburetor, so nothing to worry about there. And it was just coming out of this thing right there at the bottom. But yeah, so there's that. And then so we had that happen, and then I was riding around some more. I'm like, it's not really leaking. I didn't think it was, but it's still leaking whenever I was riding it. And this thing is fast, guys. This thing will smoke my TTR over there. This thing will smoke it. Like, this thing has a power band. I've looked up online about these things. There's not much information about them, but it says that these things do not have power bands. Oh, these things have power bands, guys. These things are literally insane. Like, once I hit second or third gear, it was like, I didn't get the wheels off the ground, but I was close. The first lap I took, I was short shifting. I thought I was shifting normally, but that thing had a lot more RPM to go. And I'm like, man, this thing's really slow because I got 5th gear. I'm like, this thing's way slower than my TTR. And then the next round, I revved it a little bit faster. I'm like, holy crap. So once you hit like really up there in RPMs, that thing just goes. And it's like, holy crap. So yeah, this thing is literally insane, guys. This is a really cool bike. It says online it makes like 16 horsepower. I think it makes more than that. It shifts really nice once you get the shifting problem figured out. It shifts really nice. This bike's just way too much fun. Now we have to get the carburetor rebuilt. Maybe like we think a needle's bad maybe in it. But I mean, this thing is freaking loud. This thing has brand new tires on it, basically. Brand new tires. And then brand new tires there. Brakes work good. I mean, gas tank's nice. I mean, yeah, this thing's been sitting for, before we got it about 2 years ago, it's been sitting for probably 10 years. So, yeah. All I have to do to it is get the carburetor going, and I'd like to ride GP with this thing. And but my dad says this thing's worth quite a bit of money, so I don't know. He doesn't want me riding it, but at the same time, it's just so much fun. And then, I thought of a cool idea. Since nobody's buying my KZ parts, which I made a video of, someone needs to buy those. Make me an offer. I might sell the whole bike for $150. Anyways, here's the headlight. I don't know which way this thing goes. I think this would be kind of cool. Let's see here. I think it goes, yeah, like this. Make it enduro style. So my sister's head, it looks like a motorcycle. Alright, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Paint it yellow? I mean, the headlight works. Give me an offer on if you want it, but I think that'd be kind of cool because we don't have a number plate for it. And I have a tail light too I could mount on the back. Right there, and that one works too. Just the bolts are kind of rusty on it, but that one works too. And, I don't know. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to turn into that, but that'd be ruining it. I don't really want to do that. These shocks are really fancy, guys. Those are fancy shocks. Pretty sure the gas shocks, but you can adjust them. They're pretty nice. Big old sprocket on the back. But I mean, this thing runs really good for having no compression. Like, as I said earlier in the video, it has like no compression, literally. Like, I can start it right now with one hand. And it's just so, but it runs, I mean, this thing idles like a dream, guys. This thing idles so nice. So, I don't know. This is definitely a keeper, I'm pretty sure. I just want to get rid of it. And I don't know when this video, whenever I post it, I don't know when I'll post it, probably in a few days, but we're going to have a massive surprise coming for you guys. You guys are going to love what we're getting. So we sold the Corvette. And, oh, hello, Daddy. Hello. And, we're going to get something. So we sold the Corvette, and we're getting something you guys really like. My dad had one a long time ago. And, yeah. And then it could be a Mitsubishi. We don't know. I mean, it could be, what? No. No, I'm taping myself. You don't need to be my camera girl.